Hello everyone, welcome to my Emmerdale channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. 3 Emmerdale spoilers for tonight. Dylan's fate, Marlon and Rhona's big decision, and Bear's future revealed. Things are getting worse after Celia's threats. Emmerdale spoilers for tonight reveal the drama is not over from Marlon, Rhona, and April. What will their next move against Celia be? And what about Dylan? Has he survived his catastrophic injuries? And will Bear be allowed to live after his discovery? 1. Rhona and Marlon have a big decision to make. Things have been utterly terrifying this week for April, Rhona and Marlon. The idyllic peace of the Dales has been shattered by a darkness that threatens to swallow this family whole. And it hasn't got any easier now. The truth is finally out. Earlier in the week, April finally confessed everything to her family: the drug dealing, being sold for sex, and killing Callum. They were horrified and devastated all at once. To hear their little lass recount such horrors must have felt like a physical glow to Marlon and Rhona. It is every parent's worst nightmare realized. But Rhona and Marlon remained firm. They were going to the police to put this right. They had faith in the justice system and assured April everything would be okay. This belief in doing the right thing is typical of the Dingles and Goskirks, but they underestimated the savagery they were dealing with. Only it wasn't okay, because at that moment Celia arrived, beaming from ear to ear. She told them she had something to show them. Putting her phone on the mantelpiece for all to see, she accepted a video call from Ray. Ray was in his car, and once they were all watching, he drove straight at Dylan, sending him flying. The sheer callousness of live streaming a murder attempt into a family living room is chilling. It was a calculated power move designed to paralyze them with fear. Despite their horror, Rhona continued to stand up to Celia, but was faced with an attack herself. Digging her nails into Rhona's cheek, Celia told her she belonged to her now, threatening to slit her throat if she didn't comply, among other horrible things. This physical violation crossed a line. By drawing blood in Rhona's own home, Celia proved she is untouchable. I think Rhona realized in that moment that the police can't protect them from a monster who was already inside the house. So tonight, Rhona and Marlon are left with a harrowing choice to make. Did they go to the police and endanger their entire family? They know for sure Celia means business now, but will they risk it? And if they don't, what danger are they in anyway? Silence makes them accomplices, but speaking out puts a target on their backs. This is a no-win situation. So what will they decide to do with the isolation of the village working against them? The couple must decide if they can live with the guilt of silence to keep their daughter safe. 2. Is Dylan dead in Emmerdale spoilers after being knocked down by Ray's car and injected with heroin? Dylan was taken to hospital. It was a brutal setup, using the drugs to frame the crash as an accident caused by an addict. He is in a coma, fighting for his life, but he's not dead yet. This survival is the one variable Ray and Celia didn't account for. How will Ray react to finding out Dylan is still alive? Ray is already a loose cannon, and knowing his victim is clinging to life in a hospital bed nearby is sure to send his paranoia through the roof. Will he be forced to finish the job by Celia? She won't tolerate loose ends. And what will happen if Dylan wakes up and remembers everything? If the lad opens his eyes, he holds the key to bringing down the entire operation. I suspect Ray will be lurking near that ward,
waiting for a chance to silence him permanently. 3. What about Bear? Celia also told Ray to deal with Bear. Her orders were clear. Get rid of the witness. But Ray decided not to after he was able to manipulate Bear into forgetting what Dylan had said, or that he even existed. Ray thinks he's clever, gaslighting poor Bear by playing on his confusion. But arrogance is often the downfall of men like him. Bear then set about cleaning Ray's car and spotted blood on the number plate. The crimson stain on the metal is a stark contradiction to the lies Ray has been spinning. Will his discovery put him in the firing line again? Bear might be confused, but he isn't daft. Is Bear about to go the same way as Dylan? Thanks to this, I fear for Bear. If he starts asking awkward questions up at the farm, Ray might decide that a tragic accident is the only way to keep his secrets buried in the Yorkshire mud. End of luck.